Welcome to King Says So, a channel that advocates for one Africa, one land, one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army. I wish to witness Africans all around the world united as one in our lifetime. Enjoy.
Black Heart, the hustle continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King053, Mr. Easy Imale Nengi, and we're back at it again with another one. Before I start, let me start by giving all of you guys a shout out, all my South African supporters, my South African subscribers. Thank you so much for showing the love and support on the comment section. Thank you so much for Lesotho. Lesotho is always on the comment section. South Africa, Lesotho is the same thing. Swaziland, South Africa, Swaziland is the same thing. Thank you so much for showing your support. Namibia, you guys are always on the comment section, and Mozambique is always on the comment section. I see you guys, and Botswana, you guys are always on the comment section. Zambia is also always on the comment section, just like my beautiful country Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is always on the comment section. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Kenya, I see you guys on the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in. And the three big giants in my heart, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. I love the progress that I'm seeing in those countries. I love everything that is happening in those countries in terms of them turning the tides from French after the French have stolen everything from them, but they are fighting back. I love what the three generals are doing in those countries. So everyone from the UK for tuning in, thank you so much. The fan base in UK is growing. The fan base in the US is growing like crazy also. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. You are at home. Our UK and our African US brothers, we are Africans and we love you wherever you are. We will try by all means to stand by your side and fight by your side every time when you guys are facing a persecution and racism attacks on you. Africa is home, guys. You guys can run back home. Okay, speaking about Africa being home, in Liberia on the 15th, is it the 15th of November, there was a national election where president was supposed to be elected. Now, the former president, who was President George Weah, a former soccer player, very successful soccer player who won the Ballon d'Or. He's the big dog. He was the big dog in soccer. He turned to his country and he ran for presidential seat and he became the president of the country. Such an amazing personality. If you know people like Samuel Eto'o, Didier Drogba, same type of personality. Pele, you see Pele, you see how Muhammad Ali, I'm putting him in that class. George, he lost the election by the smallest margins you can ever imagine in your life. He got like something like 49%, and the other candidate for the president, Joseph Boakai got 50% point something. So George lost. But unlike other African presidents, George said, listen, he told his supporters and said, listen, we have lost. We were complicit and we did not do enough. These guys, they won. We can still win next time. Let us not fight them. We are not going to fight over power. And this guy was celebrated the whole world. But you won't hear that type of noise here in Africa because African presidents don't want to celebrate such things. They always want to fight for power. Hey guys, power can corrupt you. They say absolute power corrupts absolutely. You know, the type of powers that our president had, Robert Mugabe, Mnangagwa, the type of power that they have, it corrupts absolutely, without any shadow of doubt. So we need to celebrate such things, guys. When we see President George, we need to really see a good example where Africa can go. The exchanging of power should not be met by bloodshed. It should not be even through a barrel of a gun. We can exchange government power without killing each other. And that's what Julius Malema said when he was in Kenya. He said, listen, you should not kill people because you lost an election. What type of nonsense is that? What type? There's a time for everything underneath the sun. When it is your time, no one will stop. They will try to be corrupt as much as they want. They will try to do, but somewhere, somehow, because it is your time, because it is your time, and this goes also in a personal level also. If you are working hard for something and people are blocking you, and when it is your time to shine, nobody will stop you. So this President George showed us a great example that African leaders have failed to show. This is the first African president that I see who has lost by such small margins. He lost by, I think, by 20,000 votes or something. Small margins. And he said, listen, it's fine. We have lost. He gave the powers to Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai is an old man. He's an old man who's taking over. He won the elections. If you remember, Joseph was the vice president of Ellen. You guys remember Ellen, Mama Ellen? Mama Ellen was the first African female president, head of state. So Joseph was the vice president by that time. I think she ruled from. I have to remember now. She ruled from 2006 to 2018. Ne? 2006 to 2018. You can fact check me there. And she did a very good job with what being the first female president. There was so much that she could do. I think she served about 2 terms, 2 or 3 terms, and then she stopped. So yeah, as a female president, it was amazing to see that a female in Africa can fight in the political space and win. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. I remember Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma came so close to beating Cyril Ramaphosa, but because of the amount of funds coming from the private sector, the, election election elections become like a circus. Like, who can we pay more so that they can entertain more? And it becomes a joke. The election race become a race about who has more money. It's not about who is more popular. They are buying votes. They are buying president. So when you see a president sitting in, especially here in South Africa, it's because there was a lot of funding behind them. The only president we can say there was no funding behind him is Jacob Zuma. Because they hated that man from day 1 to day 10. Till today, they are still making that man run around in court. They arrested. You just imagine a former head of state being arrested at the age of 75 or something, like 78 or something like that. Such a pure joke here in South Africa. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say kudos to President George for showing us humility, for teaching us how to exchange power without violence, without any argument. He raised his hand and said, listen, if you say I got 49% and you got 50%, it's fine. Take the power. I will run again next time. He's still young, so the President Joseph, who's the current president, will not be there after 5 years anyway. He's an old man. He's an old man. Yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed that news. We need to keep tabs on what is happening around Africa, especially as South African. We like to be living in this small box and we don't know what is going on outside here in Africa, in our neighbors. So in this channel, now and then you'll hear me go in Africa, abroad, just to conscientize you as to what Africans are going through. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Until we meet next time, just subscribe, click the subscribe button, do your thing. Leave your thoughts on the comment section. You know how it is. Wipe your feet by clicking the like button, and then we'll meet next time. Don't forget to pray, and after you pray, stand up and do your best so that God can do the rest. I salute you. Peace in Pan Africanism.